said, hey, I'm going to Hawaii for a couple of weeks. Would you like to come? I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. What are we doing? Are we filming? Are you doing concerts? He's like, yeah, I got a couple concerts, and he literally had one in Hawaii or in Honolulu and a couple in Maui. He's like, yeah, but it's really more just a vacation, and would you like to bring your wife and kids? I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And we actually ended up staying at a hotel called The Prince. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but it was a holiday. He played these shows. Again, he was relaxed. He had, I don't know if it was a permanent home or something he had rented for a period, but he had a home, and so we would go hang out there, people playing basketball, piano, whatever. My kids are running around. And I'm like, well, of course I'm gonna bring my cameras. I'm not gonna show up to holiday. And I was just snapping pictures really pretty casually. There was a couple of times I said, oh, let's do something. I felt a little guilty. It was weird just like being on holiday and not working, and so I was trying to find things to do. And then we got back from that trip, and he called me and said, hey, come over, and I went to Paisley Park, and he plopped this book in front of me. It wasn't quite a book. He's like, I made a book. I'm like, a book from, I made a book from your pictures. And I'm like, oh man, I wish you would have told me you were making a book. I would have taken much better pictures. I was just having fun. He's like, no, it's great. And yeah, but it was, I think what I really loved about that book is he was relaxed, and what I was trying to do throughout a lot of my time with him as a photographer was trying to get a side of him that people hadn't seen, the un-rock star side of him, the relaxed kind of regular guy side of him. And I think I achieved it occasionally, but he was always very aware of the camera, even when he pretended like he wasn't. But that was my goal, is just to show people a side of Prince we hadn't seen or expected.